Hi Dale, how are you?
Doing good, Raj. How you doing?
I'm good, Dale. We are here today at your location at your cabinet. So, tell us a little bit about your cabinets.
And so we're the second branch. We're UR Cabinets Central Florida. We started with our original location, UR Cabinets of Tampa, over on Kennedy Boulevard, and this is our originally started as a satellite office, and about 5 years ago we turned into a full second office over here, Showroom. We're located in historic downtown Plant City at 102 South Everett Street, Suite 103. That's in Plant City, Florida. And like I said, we've been in business serving the Plant City area for 5 years. We've had our showroom open for almost 3 years now here in downtown Plant City. We do everything from RTA kitchen cabinets to full custom mud rooms, outdoor cabinets, basically anything with cabinetry or woodworking we can handle. From kitchens, mud rooms, bathrooms, laundry rooms to custom closets. If you're looking to have that done, we also have a line of custom closets.
So, Dale, do you do a lot of commercial or you do residential only?
We do both. So primarily, I would say probably right now about 70% of our business is residential and probably 30% commercial. Our commercial line consists of a lot of P-lam cabinetry. So we have a custom shop where we build all that stuff, um, along with our full custom residential lines.
So, let's say somebody just walked in, and what would be a minimum requirement for you to take up the job? Like the cabinet space, how much of a minimum you need?
We don't require a minimum, so we can do anything from one cabinet. I will preface this with that, one cabinet, you're still going to have your shipping costs, you're still going to have a minimum installation charge. So typically, a one cabinet job tends to be a little pricier than, say, if you were coming in here and doing a whole kitchen or a whole bathroom vanity or something like that, a larger vanity. But we're a lot more competitive on larger jobs versus just doing one small one. But we do a lot of small jobs for investors, flippers, people who are just replacing a single vanity in their bathroom and elect to do the installation themselves if they want to have a cost savings. So we can tailor just about every job to whatever our customers' requirements are.
How many different kind of kitchen models are trending right now?
Oh, there's a bunch. So actually, the KBIZ, which is Kitchen Bath and Industry Show, is coming up again in Las Vegas the end of February. So generally, we attend that. Ashley and I do every year. We'll go out there and we keep up to date with the latest trends and what's new and innovative in the industry. Just to stay on top of our game with everything. I would say, as far as a model for a kitchen, there's really not a base model per se. Everything we do, you can see I'm working on one right here. This is a custom vanity that we're doing for a gentleman in Winter Park. So we build and we design the cabinetry for the room based on what our customers want. So specific needs and functionality of what they're looking for. Maybe we might have a customer that prefers their spice organization in a drawer versus a pull-out. Or maybe we have customers that would prefer to have a 6-inch toe kick on their cabinet instead of a 4-inch because they're a little bit on the taller side and they don't like the standard 36-inch countertop height. So there's a lot of different aspects that can roll into a kitchen design, as well as the grade of cabinetry. You have essentially 3 different grades of cabinetry in the cabinet world, not including commercial. So you have what people refer to as an RTA cabinet or a ready to assemble cabinet. Those are flat pack boxes. We do those, we can get those quick.
So, let's say somebody walked in. What are the kind of requirements you need from a customer's point of view?
So requirements, really all we need to get the process started would be measurements. If you can come in with those, that's great. We don't have to make a site visit. If not, it's not a big deal. We offer a free trip to your home. We'll pull the measurements ourselves. We'll gather all the info. We'll meet with you and discuss what kind of style, color you're looking for. That's a good thing to have. A lot of times husbands don't like it, but we tell them Pinterest is really your best friend. You really want to have an envision of what you're wanting in your dream kitchen so we can bring that space to life for you. So I guess in short, we're looking for measurements, we're looking for appliance models, if you have those. If you're just using standards, it's not a big deal. We're looking for the color and stain that you prefer, possibly a door style, and any special requests that you want, spice pull-outs or trash pull-outs, or maybe you want tilt-out sinks in that false drawer front, open cabinets you want to put a china display in, maybe you want that custom hood. So anything that you like would pertain specifically to you and your design, what you're wanting in your dream space. Kind of want you to come in with an idea of that.
Let's say you just finished doing the measurements. From that day on, what's the next process?
So the way the process would go, we'll gather the measurements, or you supply us with the measurements. We go through the design phase of the project. So as we sit down in our design software, we create that space for you, whether it be a kitchen or mudroom, whatever, to maximize the functionality and bring everything that you have brought us, all your special requests or what you're looking for in your space, to life. So we put together a full 3D rendering package, and then we will submit that to you, and we give up to 3 major revisions. So when we email that to you, that's just a preliminary design. That's for you and your significant other or whoever to review and come back to us and say, hey, you know, hopefully we shoot for every time for you to come back and say, this looks amazing, what's the next step? But sometimes we do have customers that say, hey, I'd rather have, you know, a door and drawer here than 3 drawers, or possibly, hey, I'd want this cabinet to be a full height door, I don't want the drawer on top of it. So we make the revisions based on that, and then we would go back to the design software, make the revisions, and then send you an updated rendering, and we move from there. Once the rendering is complete and we're on the same page with pricing and the rendering is everything that you're envisioning, then we move forward to the ordering process, the final acknowledgments. We generate a package with all the dimensions and the actual drawings, and we will email that to you to review and sign off on. And then your cabinets, we collect deposit, your cabinets are ordered, and the process gets to rolling.
And how long do you think it takes from the day you order for them to arrive and install?
So that would greatly depend on the line that you chose. If you go with an entry-level cabinet or a builder grade cabinet, typically we can get those within 2 to 3 weeks. Sometimes if we have a customer in a hurry and we can source them locally and get them flat packed and build them on site, we've done them as quick as a 3-day turnaround and had a kitchen installed. I'm not saying that that's done every time, but that is a possibility on some of them. Semi-custom, your mid-level, those are typically 4 to 6 weeks on lead time. And then your full custom, we're closer to 10 to 12 weeks on building your cabinets and getting them to the site. Now, depending on the complexity of the job, installs can take anywhere from being done in the same day to week-long install, depending on the size of it and the complexity and the customization of the job.
So it's just not the indoor, you also do outdoor kitchens?
Correct.
Okay.
We do outdoor kitchens as well. Outdoor cabinetry is pretty quick. We're running about a 4-week lead time on outdoor cabinetry right now. And we have two different options to go with that. You can do modular cabinets, which is very similar to what you would put in your home, where they're basically base cabinets built in 3-inch increments, and then we put them together to maximize your space. Or we also have an option where we can build a single run. We frame it all out of steel and aluminum, and then we coat it with, whatever finish you're wanting on there.
So, and at your showroom, how many different lineup of cabinetry do you provide?
We have thousands in here. I know it's a small space and we're very limited on what we can put in here, but we have a full line of builder grade. We have several different lines of semi-custom, and we have a full line of our full custom cabinets in here for you to choose from.
And according to you, what's the latest trending color of cabinetry?
I would say any of your natural white oaks on stain, and your colors, the sage greens, and your like a sea breeze, or your lighter blue colors are pretty hot right now.
Gray is almost out of the market, right? No, not many are preferring gray nowadays.
It's kind of a hit and miss. It's
Okay.
a 50-50 shot on the grays. We tend to like to tell people, when you're envisioning a color, think about what your future plans are for the space. We like to inform all of our customers of our experience. So we do a lot of homes for flippers, and we do a lot of homes for investors. We do a lot of homes for people who are building their forever home. So the only thing I caution you on when you're looking at trending colors is a lot of times they are trending. So something that is real hot right now, for instance, 5 years ago, indigo blue was very, very trending. And now your indigo blues are starting to phase out. They're not going to be gone. We still sell a lot of them. We still have a lot of people that come in looking for them, but not as many as the trending colors. So kind of keep that in mind when you're envisioning something that you're going to be spending potentially a lot of money on. You want something to appeal to all, especially if your future plans are possibly to put the house on the market or rent it out, or if you're flipping one, you don't want to put a bold color in there that is going to appeal to 2 out of 10 customers, where the other 8 are going to look at it and say, hey, we really need to do something with these cabinets. I don't like the color. So a lot of times, we'll recommend your lighter colors and your stuff that's not so trendy. For example, a white shaker. A white shaker you can make very traditional. You can make it modern. You can make it farmhouse. There's a lot of different stuff you can do with a white cabinet, appeal to different customers and get a different look, where you can't do that with a dark mocha color. Someone may want light cabinets in a small space, and if you put a dark color in there, it's not going to appeal to them.
And in your personal experience, how much does a kitchen matter to a home if you want to remodel it, or if you want to put it out in the market for resale?
So in our experience, the least that we have seen on our customers' feedback and with our personal experience, you're going to receive 150% ROI, or return on investment, on your investment in your kitchen. So when you think about it and you break it down, the 3 biggest purchases inside your home outside of purchasing the home itself are your roof, your cabinetry, and then generally your flooring or your appliances, or that combo package. So essentially your kitchen, a lot of people refer to it, it is the heart of the home, and it's a gathering place. When you have parties or when you're entertaining, people generally tend to entertain in a kitchen or a main living room. So there's a lot that goes into it with functionality and creating your unique space that works for everything you want. So I would say it's one of the top priorities inside of a home. Come see us. Right now we're running specials for everyone. If you were a flood victim, we've opened up our contractor pricing to all flood victims. We just want to give back to our community that has provided for us and our family over the years. And we build everything on a word of mouth reputation. So that's one form of advertising that you can't buy, and we'd love to earn your business. Come see us and let us show you what we can do for you.
See, you have a team here. Tell us a bit about your team.
I do. So this is Maji. She's one of our designers in-house. She's been with us for about 3 months. Maji's been with us. Very fluent, speaking Spanish. So, if you're a Spanish customer and you have maybe a little bit of that language barrier, Maji does a great job. My name is Dale Long. I'm one of the owners. I've been doing cabinetry since 1998. I started doing cabinetry, and so I've been doing it a long time. I've got a lot of experience in it.
And tell us about your boss.
That is the boss over there. So this is Ashley Long. She is our other co-owner, and also my wife, the one I get to call my wife. She is very good at her job, and she is definitely an asset to the team. So she handles a lot of our behind the scenes with keeping the business rolling, and really is the glue that holds this place together.
So Ashley, as you are a cabinet place here in Plant City, you do get customers asking you to recommend you to somebody for countertops.
We do. We get a lot of people who ask us who to go to or who to use, and we oftentimes send them over to KB and let them take their door samples with them to hold it up and pick out their countertops.
And so how was it working with KB? How long you been working with them?
Fabulous. We have this gentleman named Raj. It's extremely helpful. Specifically, we've been working with them for about 3 years now, and they do a great job.
So what are we seeing here, Ashley?
First up, we have our closet system. We can custom build to any size closet in any of these colors. We have hampers, we have shoe holders, we have jewelry holders. We can really make it whatever you're envisioning in that closet area. These here are some of our semi-custom cabinets, so a lot of door style options, a lot of different colors. You can see we have so many, we've hidden them away in there, but there's plenty to choose from, stains and paints. And then it also shows some different options. You have your garbage pull-out, spice accessories, different things like that that we offer. This one shows the different overlays you have. This is not a full overlay, so you can see the space around it where these are full, and that'll kind of give you the difference. These are some quartz samples that we have. And then this is some more cabinetry, semi-custom as well, a lot of different styles. These here we call our shaker. Then this is our slim shaker, so it's much slimmer along the line there. These are a slab door, so they're nice and solid. You can get them painted or stained. And then of course you have like more traditional raised panels that pop out. And then this here is glazing. You can get different colored glazings in the crevices there.
What's your favorite color among them, Ashley?
My favorite is the trending ripped white oak right now. Just because you can do so much with it. A lot of people are doing two tones, so you can pair it with a nice beige island, or some people are doing one color lowers and then a different color upper. So it gives us a lot of creativity and we get to have a lot of fun designing those. So that's my favorite at the moment.
And how important is it, do you think, to match cabinet color with a countertop color?
So important. That's why we have them both here in the showroom, and then we let our customers take samples as well if they have a preferred countertop person, because definitely when you hold it up to the different colors, you get to see, you know, what makes it pop. If those browns start to pull out to the cabinetry, or if it has a lot of gray in it, and if you don't have the cabinetry with the countertop to really see it, you don't know how well it's going to look all together. So I think it's so important to line them up and hold them, you know, kind of see your different options and see how they sit with each other so you can really get what you're envisioning.
So it's always recommended to carry your cabinet door when you're shopping for countertops, right?
Absolutely. Take it around everywhere with you.
Yeah. And how important it is for you to match the cabinetry with the flooring?
Important as well, not so much. I feel like the flooring kind of goes throughout the whole house. So with the rooms, it can really break it up and allow you to change if you want one cabinetry in the bathroom and a different cabinetry in the kitchen. That's, I think, more acceptable and easier to do because floorings are usually neutral colors, so you don't get a lot, you know, different tones in them like you do with your countertops.
Okay. And on an average, how many kitchens do you design in a month?
We hit 3 each a piece is our goal. So
Wow.
we would like 9 a week between the 3 of us.
Oh wow, that's quite busy.
What, 27 a month? That's just design though. As far as sell, we probably, our goal is to do half of that. We're family owned, operated. We really thrive on providing excellent customer service. So when you call, you get us to answer. No automated machinery or anything like that. We're going to be the ones to pick up. We will make appointments after hours and on weekends. We really enjoy what we do and want it to be an experience that's comfortable and less stressful than it has to be. So we want to provide that service for everyone. So come see us and we will make sure to treat you like family.